Hi, Omega Khaos again with another online tech profile, and this time I'm showing my Predaplant deck. So it's another deck from my Awakening of Sark series. So it's an Arsta played by Yuri from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 anime, and it's a pretty nice deck. But it's probably not as good as some other Sark's counterparts deck, so I guess let's cover this deck. Based around 2 Predaplant to Self-Flume, Hydra, no idea how to pronounce that middle name, but oh well. It kind of works like a kaiju for Predaplants. Basically you tribute a monster with a Predator counter from the opponent's side, on either player's field actually, but probably you don't want to tribute your own monsters. And and you mostly place Predator counters on your opponent's monsters, and then you summon it to your field. So yeah, it works pretty well, compatible with certain cards like of course your Spinal Dynea and Fly Trap. Its second effect is pretty good as well, reducing your opponent's monsters' attacks by banishing Predaplant monsters. Then 3 Predaplant Spinal Dynea, basically normal of Plasmite, and then you can place a Predator counter on your opponent's monster, and of course if a monster has Predator counter it becomes level 1, and also so basically that's that. And after damage calculation, if you battle a monster with an equal or lower level, you can summon a Predaplant monster from your deck, so that's pretty good for sure. Then 3 Predaplant of Scorpio, a very important card for this deck, because of course with the normal Plasmite you discard a monster to summon any Predaplant from the deck. So really great. Unfortunately it's not outdated in Tenshi. It comes out in Maximum Crisis. Hopefully it's not going to be too expensive, but since it is a part of kind of a powerful engine, I'm not completely sure. Hopefully it's not going to be Sigiter or something, otherwise I can't really complete this deck in real life. And then 1 Predaplant Turning Cobra. If it's possible to play a Predaplant monster, you can search for any formation spell card or a fusion spell card from the deck. Now, that's really amazing, but you can only use this effect once per duel. So that's that. Definitely a really good card, of course, to come with Offer Scorpio, to search for things like Instant Fusion or Transcendental Polarization, stuff like that. Definitely a great card, but you don't want to use any more than one, because if you use multiples it becomes kind of a dead draw if you draw it. So yeah, then 2 Predaplant Fly Trap to place some more Predator counters, and it has a pretty decent effect as well. Then 3 Predaplant Clamor to Sindo. I have no idea how to pronounce the name, like seriously, what is with these names? Even I can't pronounce them properly. So basically it's like another way to fusion summon in this deck, and you can also use fusion materials from your opponent's side if they have Predator counters, and all mostly Predator counters on your opponent's side are treated as dark monsters, so that's pretty good, definitely. Then 3 Predaplant Ascent. If your opponent declares an attack, you can summon it on the hand, and then after termination, if it discards battle the opponent's monster, you destroy that monster, and if this card is destroyed by battle, or if it's sent from field to graveyard by a card effect, you can search for any Predaplant card from your deck to your hand. So things like all your Predaplant monsters, and spells like Psionics and Pruning, and even traps like Predaplant. So definitely all around a very good card for this deck. Then some other generic type cards. 3 Lone Blossom, of course, because all Predaplants are plant type monsters, so that's pretty obvious. Then also run 2 Svarset Limit Dragon. Might wonder why this card is in here. Of course I have used this card before in my Rank Up Dragon deck, and it's a missiles card, but it's good because Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon requires a dark monster whose original level is level 8 or higher. So I kinda searched out like important good level 8 or higher dark monsters, and this is pretty decent. Those, of course, I can afford actually to in real life as well. Definitely, this is pretty good. Then spells, 2 polarization, of course, pretty obvious, and 1 fusion substitute, because yeah, all the time you 2 fusion summon with the monster on your field, so fusion substitute is really good. Then 1 transcendental polarization, of course. You reuse this card in Dark Realm, and that's definitely pretty good. It does have a pretty heavy cost to it, but it does have the super polarization clause that your opponent cannot activate anything in response to this card's activation. And the second effect is really good as well. You must get back your fusion materials from the graveyard. Then 3 instant fusion, a really good card for this deck, for sure. Then 1 Predaplant. It's a continuous spell that allows you to summon a level 4 or lower Predaplant monster from the graveyard, but you have to pay 800 life points each turn, and also your monster effects are negated, so yeah. Unfortunately, this card is not as good, but still at 1 it's not bad at all. I guess the problem with this card is that it negates the monster's effects, so you can't do fusion combos like summon out your, for example, your Klamasundo and then use its effect to fusion summon, so but still pretty decent. Then 3 Predaplant. Well, this is a really good removal card for this deck, which completely outclasses Predaplant. Basically, like premature burial for your Predaplant monsters. Really good. Then 1 Predaplant, pretty decent, but it's only really good as a one-off. Basically, when a monster with a Predaplant counter leaves the field, you can search for any Predap card from your deck. And also in your graveyard, you banish it to basically fusion summon your fusion monster using Predaplants as fusion materials. Then some other generic traps from strikes, 3 obvious, Solar Morning, Temporal Pleasure targets, times with Strap Hole and Bottomless Strap Hole. Then X deck, 2 Creative Venom Fusion Dragon, pretty much Star Venom Fusion Dragon upgrade, pretty good. The fusion deck counters are kinda iffy though. Of course, the main reason I are on Schwarzschild is because of this card. Because of course the only other way to summon this card is to use Star Venom Fusion Dragon as fusion material. So, but it's definitely pretty good. You target the visual monster your opponent controls and make it, or on the field in general, you make its attack 0 and its effects are negated, and if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you destroy all monsters on the field, or as many as possible, and then you banish level 8 or hard dark monster and then revive from the graveyard. So definitely really good. But the thing is, you have to destroy monsters to be able to revive it, so that kinda sucks. But still pretty decent. Then of course, 2 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. I have explained this card before, so I don't think I have to do it again, but it's already pretty good. Not bad at all. Then 2 Predaplant Dragostopela, a very important card for this deck that cards a fusion monster and a dark monster, and you can place Predaplant counters to the monster on your opponent controls during either opponent's turn, and negate the activate effects of any opponent's monster with a Predaplant counter. This is kind of really pretty good, I guess, negation card. So yeah, it's really the only fusion monster in this deck that is actually good first turn. The other fusions are more good going second, but this time it's very important. Too bad it's a Vision promo in Japan, so we have no idea when we actually get it. So yeah, that kinda sucks. And then 3 Predaplant Chimera Fleisure, the most important fusion monster in this deck. That requires any Predaplant and the dark monster. You can target 1 monster on the field with level less or equal this cards and then banish it. And this card, if you attack or your opponent attacks this monster, you can make your opponent monster lose doesn't attack, then you gain a doesn't attack. So that's really good. And also it was sent to the graveyard. Into your next standby phase, you can search for any polymerization spell card or a fusion spell card. So that's really amazing as well. So all around an amazing card. Then instant fusion targets, Eldraine in Northern, Dark Fire Dragon, and $1,000 as sticked. Then some existing monsters, just in case. Dark Preacher of Pleasure, pretty good. The Final Range of Breaksword, pretty decent as well, just in case if you want some spot removal. And Skycaller Santorea, pretty decent as well. So this was my Predaplant online tech profile. I actually have a version of Predaplants in real life as well, but I don't think it's really good enough to showcase, especially because we are still missing some cards from Maximum Crisis like Office Scorpio, Tarning Cobra, and Transcendental Polarization, and also we are missing Dracostapelia from OCG as well. So yeah. So no idea when I will actually show this tech in real life, but hopefully it's pretty soon. So I hope you enjoyed this online tech profile. For now, a goodbye and Khaos out.